Imagine being tortured for days, your body broken, but still holding on to one dangerous secret. This is the story of Leaena, an Athenian courtesan who chose silence over survival. When guards demanded she name the conspirators plotting against the tyrant, she made the ultimate sacrifice to protect them. Her story ends with a mysterious bronze statue on the Acropolis, a lioness without a tongue. Why would Athens honor her this way? What did she do that was so extraordinary? The conspiracy's secret keeper. In 514 BCE, Athens was a city ruled by fear. People watched their words carefully. The Pisistratides family controlled everything, and Hippias ruled with deep suspicion after years of trouble. But even in this dangerous time, two men, Harmodius and Aristogeiton, planned a daring attack. They chose the Panathenaic festival as their moment. This was the one day when Athenians could carry weapons openly during a sacred parade. Hidden among the ceremony, they hoped to strike Hippias. In this world of secret plots and public fear, Leaena lived dangerously. She was a hetaira, an educated woman who accompanied wealthy men to social events. She could enter places most women couldn't go, like symposia where men drank, talked politics, and said things they shouldn't. This trust put her at risk. Later, writers tell us she was close to Aristogeiton. She knew his private thoughts, and maybe even heard whispers about the conspiracy. If anyone suspected her, she would be seen as someone who held the secrets they desperately wanted. As the festival got closer, the pressure grew stronger. Keeping the secret was everything. One wrong look or overheard word could destroy them all. According to the stories, Leaena carried this heavy burden in silence. She was believed to be more than just a lover. She was a trusted friend who kept dangerous secrets locked inside her heart. The day arrived, and everything went wrong. During the fighting, Hipparchus, Hippias's brother, was killed. But the attack failed to remove the main tyrant. Hippias lived, now more suspicious than ever. His revenge was quick and brutal. He ordered arrests, torture, and executions to find anyone connected to the plot. Harmodius died immediately in the fight. Aristogeiton was captured alive for questioning. In the confusion, the tyrant's men spread out in wider and wider circles, hunting for anyone linked to the conspiracy. Leaena, known to be close to Aristogeiton, was arrested. She wasn't accused of holding a weapon. She was accused of knowing secrets. And that knowledge in Hippias's hands would be tested in the most horrible way possible, as she was dragged into a room where silence would face torture. The interrogation chamber. The interrogation room was dark with no windows. Stone walls glistened in the torchlight. Metal tools hung from hooks. This was where Hippias's men questioned prisoners. They brought Leaena here hours after her arrest. They didn't start with questions. They began with the rack, stretching her body until pain shot through every joint. Then came the whips, then heated iron. Hippias needed information desperately. He wanted every name, every hiding place, every secret plan. The failed attack proved the conspiracy involved more than just two men. Someone had provided weapons. Someone had organized meetings. Others might try again. Leaena knew these details, and her captors knew she had this knowledge. They used different methods, always asking the same questions. Who else was involved? Where were the weapons hidden? What meeting places did they use? Each time she refused to answer, the pain grew worse. They also tried to break her spirit, threatening her loved ones, promising mercy if she would just speak. Between the torture sessions, Leaena made her choice. Every scream she held back protected someone she cared about. Her body was breaking, but her will stayed strong. She thought about those she was protecting and the cause they believed in. These thoughts became her anchor through the suffering. Days passed. Her captors grew frustrated. They had broken soldiers, politicians, and rebels before. But this woman refused to reveal anything. She absorbed the pain and gave back only silence. They brought out worse tools reserved for the most stubborn prisoners. How much can someone endure when choosing loyalty over personal safety? Leaena showed them. She protected the conspiracy completely, no matter what they did. Her interrogators couldn't understand such determination. Finally, they realized their methods weren't working. They prepared for one final, extreme attempt to make her talk. What they didn't anticipate was that Leaena had already made her calculation. She had found the one way to guarantee her silence forever. The ultimate sacrifice. The interrogators brought out new tools, smaller, sharper instruments designed for precise work. They planned to target specific nerves, to create focused pain that would break her will completely. Leaena saw what they were preparing. She understood what was coming next. In that moment, she realized there was only one way to guarantee her silence forever. The tongue creates words. Without it, speech becomes impossible. No amount of pain could force her to speak if she removed the very part of her body that formed words. She made her decision in seconds: hurt herself permanently or eventually break under torture. She chose the path that could never be undone. When they came toward her with the new tools, she acted. She bit down with all her remaining strength. The pain was instant and terrible. Blood filled her mouth. Her captors stopped in complete shock. They had seen many things in that torture room, but never this. Someone hurting themselves this badly was beyond anything they had witnessed. She had succeeded immediately. Even if they continued torturing her, she could no longer speak words to betray anyone. The names, the locations, the secret plans, all remained safe. Her desperate act made their torture methods useless. They could still hurt her, but they could no longer get the information they wanted. The interrogators' frustration turned to rage. They continued their work, but now it was just punishment, not questioning. Leaena endured it all without making any understandable sounds. She protected the remaining conspirators completely. None were captured because of what she knew. The hidden weapons stayed hidden. The resistance network survived. She died from her wounds soon after. The blood loss, the infections, all the damage to her body, it was too much. But she never revealed the secrets. Ancient writers told this story with amazement. They couldn't believe how her act shocked even experienced torturers. How could someone choose to hurt themselves so badly rather than betray others? How could loyalty to friends be stronger than the desire to survive? Her sacrifice saved the resistance movement. It gave the other conspirators time to escape, to make new plans, and eventually help overthrow the tyranny. 4 years later, in 510 BCE, Hippias was finally driven from Athens with help from Sparta, ending the Pisistrated tyranny forever. But what happens after such a death? How does a society remember someone who gave everything for freedom? After the tyranny fell, Athens remembered her sacrifice. They erected a bronze statue on the Acropolis, a lioness without a tongue. Her choice reminds us that some loyalties transcend survival. The strongest statements are sometimes unspoken. What would you protect at any cost? Some truths are worth every sacrifice. Her story echoes through time, a testament to how one person's courage can become a civilization's conscience. The monument spoke without words, honoring the silence that saved others. If you enjoyed this incredible story of courage, please like and subscribe for more untold tales from ancient history that will leave you amazed. Thank you for watching.